edu/join. Then it will ask for your username and the password you want to use. Once you've entered that, click on next. I had logged out of my account, so if you made an account before and you mistakenly signed out, click on sign in. Then it will show your username, and it will ask you for your username and your password. So you click on sign in. It will load for a while. Then it will sign you back in. That's damn it. So you click on. So what you will do, you will click on join Scratch to take it to scratch.mit.edu/join. Ask for it, your username. You say join Scratch, create projects, share ideas, make friends. It's free. It will say create a username and create a password. Then you click on next. If you try clicking on next without any of this being filled, to say required. So I'm just going to use something random again, and you have to type the same password to ask for which country do you live in. I'm going for Nigeria. Next, to ask for your month. Eh? Are you the only one in class? To ask for your month, I need to ask for your year. Then you click on next. You will ask what's your gender. You don't have to say. You could say female, male, non-binary, another gender, or prefer not to say. I usually choose female. So, and then it will ask for your parents' email address. And once you've entered that, boom, you're done. Once you've entered that, you click on create your account. Then it says welcome to Scratch with your name. Then it will say new Scratchers treat everyone with respect. Then all this, it's just teaching you the rules. And now, all you need to do, see, you have a Scratch account of your own. And that is exactly how you create a new account. Let me go back to my old account. I just wanted to show you how you create an account for yourself.
No blame
There,
me
I'm logged
now.
back into magical_creators.
Only by code
So
alone.
Mirabel, do you understand how to create an account now? So now, Mirabel, should I show you again?
That's what your end.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, Miss. Yes, Miss Ijoma.
No, Morire. You're here.
Yes, I've been here since like 8:32.
Whoa. Just like yesterday.
Yesterday it was around
See,
7:30 or
the host
7:45.
has another meeting in
That's
progress.
too early.
The host
I
has
know.
another meeting in progress.
Okay.
Has another
So how
meeting
are
in
you doing
progress.
today?
Fine.
Have you done your assignment?
Eh?
It was too complicated. I tried putting sorry. I tried doing like a bowl trying to collect apples, but I didn't exactly know how to make the apples fall. Like once they fall into the
Mm,
basket, they stay there.
really?
Yes, I did.
So did you use the exact codes?
Well, I wasn't able to do it because I didn't know exactly how to do it.
Mm, but you were paying attention in class. So what happened?
Well, I was, but it was just like trying to make it fall. I will every time I choose change y by -5 or -10, it will come down, then it will just stay down. And I didn't exactly know how to make it like it will come down, then it will go back up like that.
No, maybe you should. Have you watched the video?
You know?
You go and watch the video. Okay. So the
Okay.
video will guide you. The video will guide you on how to.
And what I was trying to do is like what we did for the scratch program about stars,
The
that the
falling
ball will collect
stars.
stars.
But the game we did yesterday is quite different from that one.
I know, but I was trying to make it similar to that one, similar to the falling stars, and at the same time, um, similar to what we did in class yesterday.
Okay. There are different codes, okay? So just try to get that yesterday's on exactly the way it is.
Okay.
Communication. Yeah. Okay. Yes, good morning, ma. I've not been around. Alexis, how are you doing? Yeah, I noticed. What happened?
I traveled.
Mirabel, don't forget,
Ooh.
click
You
on
traveled
join.
for Easter celebration?
Click on join
Yes,
scratch.
ma.
Join scratch, not sign in. If you click on sign in and try putting username and password that you don't know, that is not actually yours, it will say wrong username and wrong password because it has not been used before. Because it is not originally yours. Click on join scratch, then it will take you to scratch.mit.edu/join. Then enter your username and password. And I told you that you don't have to let out your parents, um even though you do need to enter your parents email address, it doesn't let it out. It just asks for it so that it can confirm. Or you could ask your parents to make a child account for you, then you will use it. Then it will say before you can share anything, your parents have to confirm your email address. So once they've confirmed it, you can do anything you want with your email address. Don't worry. Once it asks for your parents' email address, just know it is just asking for that. So it will say, we'll send them a link to verify your account so you can share other projects. So this is my sister's chat account and I always use it. Is it all small letters? Okay. Damn it. Yes. So it's going to say review community guides. Okay, I made kind of a mistake. I did not put the S. I'm not picturing that I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. So it says parents need to confirm your account before you can share projects. Well, once you once it says that, just know that you need to call your parents to help you confirm your account. So the link to confirm your account will be in their inbox or spam in their Gmail. So I just literally click on X. But anyways, that is exactly how to create an account. Since that is not my account, I'm going to go back to my original account. So there you have it. How exactly how to create an account and sign in back to your old account.
Please start from the beginning. Said, please start from the beginning.
Morire, my mic is muted. Yes. You have any question?
Well, Kamdi said I should start from the beginning, so I want to show all of them, including them, how to create an account. I've showed Mirabel already.
You can go
So first,
ahead.
let me sign up to my account. So you click on Join Scratch, then it will take you to. Once you click on Join Scratch, it will take you to scratch.mit.edu/join. So type your username. I'm just typing rubbish because I already have one. So I'm just going to type what doesn't make sense, and just type a very strong password. And I advise that you write it down somewhere so you don't forget. Then once you've written your username and the password you want to use, it will ask you what country do you live in. So I'm going to choose Nigeria. What country do you live in? What month? When were you born? It only requires your month and year. It doesn't require the exact date. So just
The free.
write the month you were born in, write the year you were born in. So wait, but look, Mirabel, this information is especially for you. So let me start all over. Look, it's not an app, it's the website scratch.mit.edu. Then once you click on join scratch, it will take you to scratch.mit.edu/join. It's not a particular app, the website scratch.mit.a/join. So I chose Nigeria as my country. Now, Mirabel, can you see my screen?
Yes,
Mirabel, can you see my screen?
yes,
So
I can.
they can't. So it to see
Nice.
Mirabel, it says we will keep this
Yeah.
information private. Look,
Okay.
this helps us understand that the age range of people. This helps us understand the age range of people who use Scratch. We use it to confirm account ownership. If you contact our team, this information will not be made public on your account.
Hmm.
December
Good.
2016. Now, it says also gender. We will keep this information private. This helps us understand who uses Scratch so that we can broaden participation. This information will not be made public.
So,
Good morning, Missy John. Good morning, Missy John. Good morning, Missy.
good
Yes,
morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
I know.
All right.
Some
So,
people are not here.
so you all should mute your mic. So we'll start our class. Okay? It's 10 a.m.
What minutes past 10? Okay, ma.
Alexis, how are you?
Fine, ma.
Have you watched the video from the classes you missed?
Only on Wednesdays. Wednesday.
Only Wednesdays on.
Yes.
Okay, you have to watch the rest from where you missed. So, okay, she's not there. All right. Okay. Can you see my screen? So what can you see there? Okay, using background music to create games. So that's what we'll be doing today. You know, we've been creating games since, but we have never really added background music. Those your background sound that makes a game interesting, right? So we're going to look at that today, and after doing that, you can go on and add background music to all the games you have created before. Okay, so let's begin. Using background music to make games more exciting. Imagine playing a game with no music. How would it feel? Boring, I guess. Maybe a bit empty or less fun, right? Background music makes the game more exciting by creating the right mood. And it's true. Because whenever I'm playing a game and then I'm hearing that sound, like let's say my Candy Crush sound, it makes everything fun. Background music important. It sets the right mood. A happy tune can make a game feel cheerful, makes the game fun. Music keeps players engaged and makes them want to keep playing, and it's true. So now we're going to create a game, okay? And after creating this game, we're going to add a background sound that will play continuously. All right. So we're going to create a game. We have a flying bed sprite, so that's what we'll be using today to create our flying game. So here is the cards we'll be using. We have about three cards in our sprite library. We have the normal cards, our default cards, and then the card flying, which we have never really used before. So today we'll be trying it out. And we have a flying costume. That's why we're going to use it. So the next thing we'll be using is a tree. We'll be using tree one. We have trees and tree one. So we'll be using tree one. And then we'll be using crystal. Okay. So for this game, you can use coin and you can use crystal. You can use stars, anything at all that can be collected in your game. You can use it. So I'll be using crystal because I don't want to put you all through the stress of uploading coins online. Okay. So we'll be using crystal, and then we'll be using a blue sky. After which we'll code for our cards. After coding for the cards, we'll code for the tree, and then we'll code for the crystal. We won't be coding for our backdrop this time around. Okay. So without wasting much time, we'll go to Scratch and then we'll start. Right. So I'll go on and I'll delete my default sprite. So you should do same. So what's the name of the game we are going to create today? I'm waiting for your response. Flying cat. Ezekiel said it's flying cat. I need more comments. Flying cat. Yeah, I said today's topic is adding music to game. I'm asking of the game I said we'll be creating. So I said we're creating a flying game, and then we'll be using a cat as our main sprite. That'll be the main character I'll be using. All right, let's continue. So now let's go to our sprite library and then we'll choose our flying cat. So you click on animals and then you look for this particular card. Here is our cards. We have card 2. We're using cat flying. Okay, you see that the costume is flying. So that's what we're going to use to create this game. So you click on it and it's right here. So the next sprite, what's the next sprite I say we'll be using? I mentioned about two other sprites. Okay, some of you are listening. Someone said tree one and then crystal. That's good. Yes, you all are listening. So let's continue. So we'll go on and then we'll choose our tree one. We have two trees. All right, here is a tree two, but we're using tree one. So you choose your tree, place it here, and then we'll go back and get our crystal. This is the second time we're using our crystal. The first time we used our crystal, we use it for our rain, right? In the rain catch game. So and then Krista is here using the two costumes for today's the last grade use, and then we used it in place of rain. So now the next thing we'll be choosing now is our backdrop. I'll be using the blue sky. So get me your blue sky backdrop. You can also decide to change the color of your blue sky backdrop, and then we'll reduce the size of the tree. The tree size is too big, so we reduce it to 70 or 60. All right, 70 is cool. I'll place it here. We'll take our cards up and we'll place our crystals somewhere here. So are you done setting up your stage? Is your sprite and backdrop ready? Alexis and Mirabel. Others, what's happening? Are you done setting up your stage? Is your sprite and backdrop ready? If it's ready, say ready. Type in ready so we can continue. Okay. Chimaya, is today your first day? I think I'm seeing this name for the first time. Okay, Miss Oma said is ready. Leslie is ready. Who else? Mirabel, Harmony. Oh dear, calm down, Emmanuel. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so now we'll code for our cat first. Okay, so click on your cat. There's our cat. So now we're going to code for the cat. Go to your events and make sure you click on the cat before you start coding. Now you get when green flag is clicked. The next block we'll be using is our forever. Get your forever loop. Alright. So the next block we'll be using is our next costume block. Get your next costume block and place it inside your forever loop. The next block we'll be using is our weight block. You can find it in your controls. So click on your controls, get your weight block and place it inside your forever. And then you change it to 0.2. Remember we use this block to control the speed of our sprite. So now we'll click on the green flag to see if our cat will be displaying all of the costume. Okay, let's see if it will be flying because that's what we coded for, right? All right, my cat is flying, but it's at a place, and I want it to be flying at a place actually. So it's not going to be moving. But then we use this tree. We're going to code for this tree and we'll make it look like it's flying, okay? Because the tree is going to be moving. All right, it's going to be coming this way. Our cat is flying towards this. But then you use your arrow keys to control the mouse sprite go up, down, left or right. Did with our bit object, the beetle crawling on the wall. You remember that, right? So is your say my cat is flying? Type in my keys. We also need to code for it. Or just Samuel and Deco. Their cat is flying. So that's I'm waiting for your comments. Okay, Ezekiel, Mirabel, Ben, and this user Chimaya. Okay. Who else? We are 20. We are 30 now. Okay. Emmanuel Good. Who else? Zimozo. Kamdi. Odigi. Alright. Let's continue. Now the next block we'll be getting now is our if then. Okay, so go to your controls and get your if then loop and place it inside your forever loop. Okay. Now the next block we'll be getting is our go to your sensing. Are you there? Then you get your key space block. Okay. And then you click on this your drop down and get up arrow. Okay. For this game you'll be playing it with your arrow keys, your keyboard arrow keys. Okay. So we'll code for each of the keys. So you go to your motions and get change y by. Place it inside your if then loop. We're going to change this 10 to 5. Okay. Now the next block we'll be using is our if then. Again, if you can duplicate, you go on and duplicate. You know how to duplicate. You duplicate your if then and you place it under the under the first if then, and then you make some changes. But for the sake of those that doesn't know how to duplicate, I'll drag the block again. So I'll go to my controls and get another if. I'll go to my sensing and I'll get key space, and I'm going to change this to down arrow. Okay, and then I'll go to my emotions. I'll get change y by change y by 10. I'll drag and I'll drop it inside here, and I'm going to change this to -5. Now I'll click on my green flag and I'll press my up arrow and down arrow key to test if it's working. Okay, so go on, click on your green flag. You see my cat is moving up and my cat is coming down now because I'm clicking on my down arrow, so my cat is coming down. When I start clicking on the up arrow, it's going up again. Can you see? If you want it to move faster, you can change your 5 and the change y by 5. You can change it to 10 to make it move faster, but it's okay for me like this. So are you done coding for your up and down arrow? So we can code for our left and right arrow. Type done if you're done coding for up and down. Type done. Mirabel, what's your question? Lucius came late. Oh, we're just starting, so you can just hurry up. get those sprites and your backdrop ready, and you code. That's our first coding page. We have not coded for another sprite yet. Oh, triple Z. Marie, where went you before? You are back. Sorry, Subayo. Your network is bad. Alright. Asogwanito, you came late, but you are done. That's fast. I love that. Now let's continue. Oh, triple Z, you came late and you are done. Alright. That's smart of you. Now let's continue. So drag another block again. As I said, if you can duplicate, you go on and duplicate. But before I start, I'll have to stop my project by clicking on the red button. And now head on to my controls again. Get another if then and place it under the second if then. I'll go to my sensing and I'll get this particular block again, place it here, but this time around I'm going to change it to right. Okay, I'm going to change it to right, and then we'll go to our motion. So we're not using change y by this time, we're using change x by, because we're coding for left and right. Okay, we're not coding for up and down, which is our y coordinates. Okay, now we'll be coding for our left and right, which is our x coordinates. So for that, you get your change x by. So in case you duplicated, remove that block, the y block, from your duplicated blocks, and then replace the third one with change y by 10. Then you change this your 10 to 5. Okay, for the right side, we'll be using a positive 5, so we're not going to add a negative sign. So when we start coding for the left, we're going to add a negative sign to the 5. Okay, so now I'll click on my green flag and see if my right arrow key is working. Okay, my right arrow key is working perfectly fine. Can you see that? My cat is going forward. So now I'll click on my red button and then we'll code for our left arrow. So we're going to drag the blocks over again. If you can duplicate, you do. Go to your controls and if then loop, place it inside the one. You see that under, not inside. Make sure you are not placing this block inside the if then. They are supposed to be under. Okay, arrange them the way I'm arranging mine. Now you go to your sensing and we'll get another key space. Now you click on your down arrow and you get your left arrow. If key left arrow is then go to your motions and get change y by, change x by, because we are coding for the, place it inside your if then, click here and change it to -5. -5, add a negative sign. Okay, now I'll click on my, you see my cat is moving backwards because I'm pressing my left arrow key now. You see it's moving forward when I click on my right arrow key. It's coming downwards because I'm pressing my down arrow key, and now it's moving upwards because I'm clicking on my up arrow key. So are you there? Are you done coding for your cat? Ojo Samuel is there. Leslie is there. Alexis is there. Ben is there. Who else? Chisende is there. Kamdi is there. Adedayo is there. Alright. Who else? Oh, yeah, Dino, what's the problem? You're not there. What happened? I want everybody to get it so we'll move on because we will click on another sprite. And once we click on another sprite, you won't be able to see this particular one we just finished coding for. So I want everybody to get this code. So we'll move on, okay? Mirabel, why is your cat not moving left and right? Have you coded for your arrow keys? Oh, David Ozodi, your cat can move because you don't have a keyboard. What happened? Are you using an iPad? Mirabel, screenshot your codes. Let me see. Mirabel, you click on your green flag. You have to click on your green flag first before you start pressing your arrow keys. Camde, why is yours not moving too? Let me see your screenshot. Mirabel, clicking on your green flag. Make sure you click on your green flag before you press your arrow keys. And it's still not working. Then refresh. If you're using the website, refresh. And if you're using the app, you have to close and open it again. Okay? Oh, Mirabel, I've seen your problem. I've seen it. You placed a block inside if then block. You merged, I said don't place block inside another if then block. Okay? Go and drag that block out and place it under if then block. Don't place any if then inside another if then. Okay? Go and drag that block out and arrange it properly. Calm the Emmanuel, same thing with you. You did the same mistake, Mirabel. You are making the same mistake with Mirabel. You placed all your if then block in the first if then block. Look at my own. Look at my screen. Drag those your if then block and place them under another if then block, not inside. Do that now and let's continue. See Ojo Samuel's own, he arranged it properly. And Leslie too. They arranged theirs properly. So figure out the mistake now. Done. You see? Mirabel, you've arranged it well. I hope it's now working. Mirabel, it's now working, right? Oh, sorry, David, you're using an iPad. All right, let's continue. So now we are done coding for our cat. Can we continue? Type continue, so we'll continue. Type and continue so we can continue. Oh, Triple Z, you're doing a good. So Camdi, have you corrected your own? Camdi manual. Therefore, why are you saying no? Are you not done dragging the blocks? Let's continue. Everybody wants us to continue, so we'll go on. So now you're going to click on your tree. Click on the tree and then we'll continue. Alright, I just clicked on my tree. So we want to code for our tree. We want our tree to be gliding. Okay, we want it to be gliding across the screen like this from here to here. But then we're going to place our tree somewhere here before we start coding. Place your tree here so it will glide from here to here while our cat is grabbing some crystals. Okay, so now get me your when green flag is clicked block. Copy here. The next block we'll be using is motion. Okay, go to X and make sure you place your tree here. Okay, make sure you place it at this position where my mouse is hovering. All right, now let's continue. The next block we'll be using is our forever loop. Get your forever loop, drag and drop. Okay, so now the next block we'll be using is our change X. So go to your motion, scroll down, get your change X, you place it inside your forever loop. Forever change X by 10. Okay, we want it to move from here. Remember, this part of your screen is your positive X, while this part of your screen is your negative X. So we want our tree to glide from the positive X end to the negative X end. So therefore, we're going to add a negative sign to this our 10. Right? So now let's click on our green flag and see if our tree will glide. You see, my tree is gliding. I clicked on the green flag and it's gliding, but then it stopped here, and we're going to make it to glide continuously. Right? You see, now I have to click on the green flag to make it glide. So is your tree gliding before we add more blocks? Ah, Chisende, you said Scratch is asking for a G cube code. What's that? Why is it asking? Can you screenshot? Let me see. Okay, your tree is gliding and it stopped where mine stopped. That's good. Triple Z, your tree is gliding. Alright. Adedayo, your tree is gliding. Zimuzo, same thing. Leslie, your tree is gliding. Adebayo. Oh, that's what happened. So Bayo, is your tree not gliding? Asogwa, Oyadino. Okay, Odigi, yours is gliding. Azima. Okay, David, yours is gliding. So the only problem is your keyboards because you don't have a keyboard. You can still follow, okay? You can still follow. Then later you can I don't know, can be playing your game by you. Alright, let's continue. So we need to add a particular code. Who said they can't log into the app? So Baya, you can't log into the app. Then go to the website. Go to the website. Okay, open your browser and search for scratch.mit.edu. And then you click on create. Then you start using the interface there. Alright, let's continue. Oh, Emmanuel, you're just coming. You're welcome. Why are you late? Oloye, yours is gliding. Now let's continue. So now we want our tree to glide continuously without me having to click on the green flag each time to make it glide. That we're going to make it go back to the starting position anytime it gets to this particular position. So now we're going to add more blocks to this one, okay? So before we continue, I'll click on my red button and then I'll start. So now you go to your controls and get your if then loop. Drag it and drop inside your forever loop. Okay, so the next block we'll be using now is our operators. We'll be using our operators. So now click on your operators and get me your less than sign. Here's our less than block. Okay, place it here. So if x position gets to this place, hmm, then go back to your starting point, right? So now we're going to get our x position block. Go to your motion, scroll down and get your x position block. You drag and drop it right here. Okay, and now we're going to change this to, let's change it. Remember, this part is your negative x and our tree is here, right? So we're going to add a negative minus this is the position where our tree is. Our x position is this. Can you see? So you're going to type exactly what you're seeing on your screen, exactly what's here. Okay, I can see minus 274 on my screen, so I'm going to type in minus 274. Okay, and then I'll go and drag this block again. I want it to go back to this position, right? So I'll click on my motion. Okay, I'm on my motion, so I'll just scroll up and I'll get this block, place it here. So I'm going to change the figure of this block to the one here because this is the initial position and we want it to go to the initial position once it gets to this place. So now you go on, you wipe what's here and type in 118, which is what I can see here. So whatever you're seeing here on your screen, you type it in here. Okay, 188 and minus 105. So I don't have to change it. It's still the same thing at the y coordinate, so I'm not changing anything. I only changed my x. Okay, right now I'll click on my green flag and see if my tree will glide continuously. What's happening is not gliding continuously. All right. So now I can choose to delete this. Let me see. What are we doing wrong? Okay, let me change the position to 274. Let me see. 274, which is what is here, and that's the exact position from here. So let me see if it will work. Still not working. What's happening? Is yours working? Is yours working? Is yours working? Like, is it gliding continuously? It's supposed to be gliding continuously after using those codes. Alright, yours is not working. Shegun, yours is working. I want to know if the problem is from my own side, because it should be working. Ojo, yours is not working. Okay. That means we'll have to drag those codes again. It's still not working. Okay. We are going to get this code back. Mm-hmm. Then go to. Okay, let's go on. We're going to delete this block and drag again. I don't know what the problem is. But let's code again. It's right. Go to your starting position. Okay. Then forever change x by minus 10. Minus 10. And it's gliding. Okay. So now get our if then. Drag and drop it here. Then get our operators. Go to your operators again. Get your less than block. And then you go to your motion again.
This meeting is being recorded.
Asogwa, Why? You don't share your screen without my permission. So, is your tree scrolling now? Because my network got bad. Can you see my screen now? Is your tree now scrolling? We fixed it already. I mean scrolling continuously, like without you having to click on your green flag each time. Okay, Chisinde, this is what your hearing group. Which part of scratch are you? Which part of scratch is showing you this? Maybe you clicked on something. Try to close the app and open it again. Chisinde, I'm talking to you. Ah, your cat is vibrating in the sky. What happened? Why is it vibrating? Maybe you didn't get the codes. All right, let's continue. So, can we continue now? Emmanuel, your cat is not moving. We are done coding for the cat. Did you code for the cat? Can we continue? Only Emmanuel replied. Can we continue, you all? You are using ping pong scratch. Oh, we are using normal scratch. Go to scratch website. Okay, Emmanuel, you didn't code for cat. The cat is not moving. We coded for the cat. That's the first thing we did. Okay. Mesoma, we shouldn't continue from you all. Emmanuel, why are you late? Type continue if you want us to continue so we can continue. And I need more continues. Mirabel, don't use glide. We are not using glide for this project. We have already fixed it. It's from the code. So get those code that you can see on my screen and add it there. We are not using glide for today. We are using codes, normal codes. Okay. Code for cats. The code for cats is long, so it's not something we can show you briefly and then we'll continue. Here is the code for the cats. Can you see it's long? So now I'll click on my red button and it's time to code for the crystal. Now we'll be coding for the crystal. So click on your crystal and we want our crystal to also glide. We want it to be gliding from here to here. while our cats will be grabbing them to earn some points. Okay, so to make it glide, we're going to use the codes we use for our three. Okay, so now you go to your get your when green flag is clicked. Then you go to your motion, get to X and Y position, which is this position. Then the next code we'll be using is our forever. Go to your controls and get your forever. The next code we'll be using is change X by. Okay. Change X by 10. But I'll be changing it to minus. I want it to be a -7. So the next block we'll be using is our if then, but before that, and let's see if our crystal will glide. Okay, our crystal is gliding. Can you see that? If you click on your green flag, you'll see that your crystal is gliding. Now press our red button and then we'll go back to our coding. So now get your if then, drag and place it inside your forever loop. Click on your operators, get me your less than block and drop it here. Now we're going to get our X position again. This is similar to what we did for the tree. Place it here. And then you change this 50 to -240. -240. And then you go to your motion again. Get this block, drag and drop it here. Then you change this to mine no minus, just 218. 218. Right? With no negative sign. Okay, we made a mistake in the first one in our tree codes because we added a negative sign here and we are not supposed to have a negative sign. That's why our tree got stopped and it was not flowing, right? So we didn't repeat the mistake here. So our crystal is flowing. Can you see? It's just gliding across the screen and it's doing it continuously. So is your crystal gliding now? Mariah, you said your left arrow is not working. Come, they ask the question. What's your question? Can't you type it? Morire, your left arrow is not working. Kendry. Is your name Kendry? Okay. Emmanuel. Emmanuel.
Ma, now we have made this game. How can we upload it to a place where people download it?
It's not where people download it. You can only upload your Scratch project on your Scratch account. Okay, Candy. So I'll show you guys. Morire did that. She showed you guys how you can create a Scratch account from the beginning. But when we finish for today, I'm going to show you again how you can create a Scratch account. Okay, so that's where people, children, upload their projects for others to see. So when you have a Scratch account, you also see what other people are creating, and then when you create your own, you also share it there. Okay, it's not a game you go and upload on your app store. Someone asked that question yesterday. They said, and they upload on Play Store so that people can download it. No, you don't upload it there. You upload it on your Scratch account. Okay, so that's it. I hope I've answered your question. So you have to stay till the end of the class. So I'll show you all how you can create a Scratch account so you can upload your project there anytime you create something interesting. And you also see other people's own. From there, you learn too. Dear Con, you need my attention. I'm right here. Mirabel, what's the problem? Miss Summer, you are lost. Your tree is not gliding, Oloye. What happened? Can I see your code? Oloye, screenshot and show me. Let me see what you've done. And dear, I'm listening. What's your question? Mustafa, your crystal is not moving. Use the exact code you use for the tree and it will move. The only difference is the height because we set our crystal to be above. Or you get the exact code you're seeing on my screen. Your crystal cannot move continuously. Can I see your... Can I see it? Screenshot, I'm waiting. Azima, yours is not gliding too. Okay, dear, your tree is gliding. Chisindi, you have to open a browser if it's a Chrome or Firefox. I don't know the browser you have or Edge. Just go to your search tab there, your search bar, and type in scratch.mit.edu. It should open. So if you're able to make your tree and crystal glide, indicate. My crystal is not moving and my tree is not moving as well. Maybe you are doing something wrong. Stop raising your hand. If you have any questions, type it here. I'm reading your comments. Type, type, type. I'm here in the comment section. Mirabel, your crystal is too slow. Make it a -7. Give it -7 in the change Y by, the one in your forever loop. Change X by -7. Type it there and it should move faster. If your crystal is not gliding, check what you are doing wrong. Cross check your codes with my own. You can see my screen. On HP, try and see if you can screenshot with Window Shift S. Press down your Window Shift S, press it at once, and you get a screenshot pop up. See if it will work for you, because it's not the same on every laptop. It differs. Press down your window key together with your shift key and your S key. Alright. Can we continue? Can we? Can continue, so we'll move on. Alright. Let me place my here is the code for the tree. Cross check, be fast about it. And somebody asked for the cat code. I'll click on it. We'll be doing this after. Let's continue coding for our crystal, please. Let's continue. Alright, so for our crystal, we still need another code, okay? So now we're going to place this somewhere here, and then I'll click on my stop button to stop, and then we'll code again. Cross check your codes and see if you're making any mistake. So now you click on your events and you get to when green flag is clicked. Drag and drop it somewhere here. Okay, so now we need to create a variable, okay, because we want our score to be recording for us. So now you go to your variables, click on make a variable, and then type in score. Okay, and we have our variable block right here. So now you drag set my variable to 0. So when green flag is clicked, to set your variable to 0, but then make sure you change my variable to score, because that's the variable we are using. So now get our forever. Go to your controls, get your forever loop, drag and drop it right here. Okay. So the next block will be using, we want our crystal to be changing costume. You remember our crystal is made up of 2 costumes. So when it's gliding, we want it to be switching costumes, right? To make our game interesting. So now you go to your looks and get next costume. You drag and drop it here. Can you see that? So the next thing we'll do is to go to our controls again and get your weight block. You change it to 0.1. Let's see if 0.1 is okay. If it's not okay, we'll add. Alright, let's see if it's switching costume. Click on your green flag and see. Can you see? Our crystal is switching costume as it's gliding, right? So is your own switching costume? Please, yours gliding. Is it switching costume? Yes, you can decide to add the color effects. Maybe you make it change color while it's gliding. Morire, what's your question? You're raising your hand. Morire, what's your question? Talk, I can't hear you. What's your question? You're muted, but I can't hear what you're saying. Are you saying anything? So can we continue? Type continue so we'll move on. Shegun, I don't know how you can screenshot on your laptop. I don't know the type of laptop you're using. So it's different on different laptops, okay? Type your question, or Yadino. It's not about Windows 10. What's the name of your laptop? Is it HP, Lenovo? Um, is HP. Try and see if you can screenshot with Windows Shift S. You type, that is, you press the button once, hold it down once, your window key, your shift key, and your S key. Hold it down once and see if you get a screenshot pop up. Once it pops up, you screenshot. On this system, you just screenshot it immediately. All right, let's continue. Mirabel, you're going to place that your block here and see if it will work. Place it inside your forever. Here, let me show you. Go to your looks. You want to add color effect, right? There's your color effect. You can add it here, somewhere here. Or you can add it on top of this place and then you click. You see, it's changing color. Can you see that? It's changing color while it's gliding. So, but I don't want to add it to my own project. So I'm going to remove it. If you like, you can add it. It's going to be a whole lot of blocks. And it's not really necessary because it looks like he's already switching costumes. So you don't have to add that one. It's not really necessary. So let's continue. So now we want something to happen when our crystal comes in contact with the cat. To do that, we're going to click on our red button and then we'll go to our controls. Get your if then loop, drag it and drop it inside your forever loop. Okay, so you go to your sensing and get your touching sprites block. Place it here. I hope you can see my block clearly now. You can decide to zoom out. All right. Okay. So now we want to add another thing here. If touching, you change it to cats, flying cats. So if touching flying cats, then play sound. We want it to play a sound. Okay, when once it comes in contact with this, so I want you to play a sound. You go to your sound and get play sound until done. Drag and drop inside your if then loop. Inside your if then loop. And you're going to change this collect to another thing. We don't want it to be giving us the sound. Let's play and see. Yeah, it's giving us the collect sound. We use this collect sound in one of our projects. We don't want to use the collect sound for today, but if you like, you can use the collect sound. For me, I want to use another sound called coin. So I'll go to my sound library. I'll click I'll click here and I'll search for coin. All right. So I just selected it. I'll return back to my code and I'm going to click on this drop down to change it to coin. Now, when I click on my green flag, it's giving me the coin sound. You hear that? So we also want something to happen, right? Coin to disappear once. I mean, we want our crystal to disappear once it comes in contact with this cards, right? So to do that, we'll go to our motion block, right? So we want our crystal to go back to this position whenever it touches the cards. Okay. So now you get this block and you place it right here. And then we're going to click on our green flag to see if it's going to work. You see, it returned back. It's no longer passing by. Before it was passing by, but now once you hear that train sound, it's going to go back to the normal position. So now you click on the red button. Now I want to add a variable to make it keep our score for us. It's going to be adding one score for each crystal that the cat grabs. Okay. So to do that, we'll go and get our variable block and get me your change my variable by 1, and then you click on this your drop down, change it to score. Okay, and then you play. You see, it's changing my score, and now it looks like the cat is flying because our tree is gliding. So it's now looking as if our cat is flying in the air. So have you gotten to this place? If your tree and crystal is moving slowly, go to your change X by hi, why how do I do this? Why are you guys not using the exact code I'm using? You used another code. Type in the same value I typed on mine and you see your project working the same way mine is working. There is no trick to this. It's just the codes. Get the codes right, arrange them the same way I arranged mine, and then you change the values the same way I changed mine. And you see your own working well. Oh, you screenshotted, but you don't know how to send. Okay, come to your comment box here and you press your Control V. That's if it's copied. I don't know if yours copies. If it's copied, that means you can do a Control V. Or you go to your pictures and see if it's saved there. If it's saved there, then you can copy it from there. You come here and you in your comments box here, you press Ctrl V and then you paste and send. The Ctrl V is to paste what you copied, okay? Whoa, dear call. You are doing well. Cat code. I'm going to show you that Emmanuel Adewale. Wait. Wow, it worked for you. Can't you see that? Oloye, you just did a screenshot. Now you can screenshot. So what's the problem with yours? Where is your crystals code? This is the code for the three. So can we continue? Now the remaining thing now is to add a sound, a background sound that will play continuously as we play our game. Right? And that's the main topic of today. Okay, Mirabel. At the end of the class, you ask your question, okay? Leslie, you have to wait, okay? I know you are flowing today. You are flowing, you are getting everything right. But you still have to exercise patience for others, okay? Calm the. Where is your crystal? Calm the. I can't see any crystal. I can only see your cat and your tree. So you all, can we move on? Ah, your cat is moving up by itself. How? All right. If you can screenshot the code for your cat. Let me see. Maybe you made a mistake somewhere. Mustafa said we should move on. Mirabel said we should move on. Who else? Type in move on so we can move on. Marie, let me see your screenshot. Okay, Emmanuel, I'll briefly show you the code. Emmanuel Adewale, let me show you the code for the cat. Here is the code for the cat, Emmanuel. I'll continue in 2 minutes time. So Emmanuel, be fast. Shegun, I'm slowing you down. Really? Others are still coding. It's a whole lot of code. The fact that you are fast doesn't mean that others are fast too. You have to exercise patience for others. While in class, you carry everybody along. So when you are done, you wait for others. Can you screenshot? Let me see your presentation. I already told them is that I'll still repeat it today. All right, let's continue. So you all know that today is the end of our teaching class. So tomorrow is your presentation. I hope your presentations, all your assignments and your mini projects, I hope they are all ready. Because tomorrow you are going to be teaching me. It's going to be a reverse. Okay. So now let's continue. So it's time to add a background music. So I'll be scrolling up now again. So I'll get my when green flag is clicked. Morire, snap your let me see a screenshot of your code and I'll see what's happening there, okay? So the next thing we'll be doing now is to go to your forever. Get your forever. Oh. I hope you are following. So now we want to add a sound. So we don't want it to have a coin sound. So we'll go to our sound library. And then next thing we'll be doing, of course, is to look for our. Oh, let's go to loops. We have a lot of sound on our loops, but we'll scroll down. Alright, I want us to use one out of the four. Okay, I want us to use one out of these four sounds. Okay, we have the xylo 1, xylo 2, xylo 3, and xylo 4. So which one do you think we should use? We want to use so which one do you suggest we use? Type in, make your suggestion. Which of the sounds do you want us to use? Have you listen to it before you make your suggestion? Hover your mouse on each of them and listen. Then Emmanuel said majority will carry the votes. So suggest. Jacob said for. Who else? Um, Emmanuel said 3. Emmanuel Gold said 2. Morire said 4. Shogun said 2. Mirabel said 1. Azima said 4. Mirabel said 1. I think 4 is about to carry the votes. Someone said 2 1. How many 1 do we have? Oloye said 1. I think 1 is interesting. Oh. Why are people not choosing 1? Anyways, it's your choice. Majority will carry the vote. Longer ones are better, right? Yeah, I know, right? One is about to carry the vote. I think 1 is winning. Who is saying 5? Are you just joining our class? Which number is winning? Zoe, there's no number. We only have from 1 to 4. All right, 1. Let's choose 1. 1. 1. 1 is longer and better. So sorry if you choose any other number. All right, I just choose 1. So maybe if you like any other sound there, you can add it to your own during your mini project, okay? So go to our, and I just added Xylo one Abby. You see that my game is moving. You can also choose to duplicate your crystal, okay? If I don't want to give us a whole lot of code, we already have we already have code for the cat, the tree, and the crystal. I think if you add more code, it's going to be too much for you. But if you feel you can do it and you can handle it, you can go on and duplicate your crystal. Then you change the position, the upper position and the down part position. I know you know how to change position because we have been doing that a whole lot of time. By now, you should be perfect with changing positions. So you change the position so that one will be flowing from the upper part and one will be flowing from the down part. I could have also added a cloud. Okay, we can also add a cloud and make it flow so that it will make your game more attractive and interesting. Okay, all those things you can also add while you are creating your own personal project. Okay, but for me, I'm going to leave it at this for you people because I know some of you are still struggling to get all this code. The code is already too much for you, and I don't want to bore you with more codes. Okay, I don't want to bore you. So is your game working perfectly well now? Let me arrange everything for you to see. I know it's smaller, but you need to be seeing the whole of the codes, right? I wish I can also open up the code for the cat and the tree for those of you that joined late so you can get it because I don't want to do repetition. It's a whole lot of process to do repetition, okay? So is your code working? Is your game working? I mean, if your game is working like mine, that means you are done creating the game. So say my game is working. Type in my game is working. You have a question, drop it in the comment box. I'm in the comment box now. So if you're having problem with your game, let's treat it together now. Oh, Ojo Allah said his game is working. Shegun, your game is working. Who else? Mustafa, your game is working. Alexis, your game is working. That's good. If your game is working, I have only 4 people said their game is working. What happened to the remaining people? The rest of you, what's the problem? Oh, you use video games too. It sounded very good. That's okay. Remember, tomorrow is your presentation, all your creativity and everything. I want to see tomorrow. I'm going to see everything you have been doing. I want to see what you are up to tomorrow. You're going to share your screen. I'll give you the permission to share your screen one after another. And you show us your project from our day one. Today is our day 12, right? So you show us your projects, your mini projects from day one to day 12. I hope you have been saving all of them. If you have not been saving them, you have to redo and save. Okay. In case you've missed our class, you can go to our Link School app or you go to YouTube and search for Digital Dreams ICT Academy and you see all the video for our kids coding first. And you watch the video from there, you do your assignments and your mini projects. Okay. Okay, David, you can open your video and show me what's happening there. Let me see your mistake and give you a correction. Look, I'm sorry, your network is disturbing. No, you are going to show me your mini projects. All those projects I used to give you after the class. I'll say go and create this, create me a flying bed, create this game that we just did, recreate it, all those things you are going to show me tomorrow. That's what I'm referring to. Oh, that's good. Mirabel, we're making a monster crystal. That's beautiful. Ooh, calm the. I hope your game is working well now. Oh, you use the Xylo one. That's good. So your today's assignment is Shegun. You said what are the homeworks? Are you new to my class? Mm, someone should answer him. If you know all the projects, you can answer him. We go to Link School. I'll share my screen and show you the Link School app. So you go and do your assignments there. If in case you have not done that yet, you see all our mini projects and your quiz. Take your quiz and then you do the mini projects. Get all your mini projects ready tomorrow. You know how to share screen, right? Or just someone, I'm sorry, your network logged you out. So for today's homework, you are going to recreate this game. But I want you to do that with a flying bird. I don't want you to use a cat for me. You are going to use a flying bird and you use the exact codes, okay? Okay, Grace Williams. For those of you that don't know how to do assignments and you are new to this class, I will share my Link School app. You need a Link School app. Grace Williams, do you have a Link School app? Mirabel, what's the question? Hmm. Create list on variable. That's when you want to, let me see, make a list. I've not used that before though. But I think it's when you want to have more variables, you can just add it to a list. Like when you are creating games with multiple sprites, you see new list, then you add those variable that you create to that particular list. I think that's what is meant for. I've not used it before. You said yesterday you wanted to download the link school. Oh, Shegun, is your parent not in the general group? Are they not in the WhatsApp group? Okay. Shegun, listen and focus. I'm going to share my link school app to show you all how you can get all the assignments I've been giving, so that you get it. Start all your projects today in case you have not done any. Against tomorrow is very very important. You know you all will be certified, right? As those that participated in our kids coding fest, okay? So you have to get all these things and your presentation done. So your presentation is not that difficult. You are going to share. You all have been sharing your screen here. So you share your screen one after another, and you show us your project from day 1 to day 12. Okay, it's not that hard. It's just for you to get your projects ready. So tell your mommy to download the app. Okay, Shegun, tell your mommy to download the app. The link to download the app is there in the WhatsApp group. If she can't find it, ask tell her to request for it, to ask for the link in the group. They will resend it to her and then she will download. Okay, Yes, I will show you the link school. All right, I'll go on and share my screen. Stop sharing this one and I'll share my link school app. So watch. Oh, Mirabelle, you're welcome. Okay, Grace and Shegun. I want to share my link school app. Wait, I want to open it first before I start sharing, right? All right, now. So can you see my screen? So this is how you can access your link school assignment. This is how the link school app looks like for those of you that don't have it. You go to the WhatsApp group chat, tell your mommy or your daddy they are in the WhatsApp group chat, tell them to download the app in case you don't have one. Then you come to this place by the left part of your screen where my mouse is scrolling. You come to learn where I'm hovering my mouse. You click on learn and then you come to take course. Can you see scratch programming? That's the number one on the list. You see scratch programming there. Then you click on take course where my mouse is hovering. You click on take course, and when you open there, you will see all you've been doing from day one. Today is our day 12, right? So there you go, from day 1 to day 12. So you start with the first one. Here is the first one, which is our introduction to Scratch programming, right? So you click here and you watch the video. When you watch the video, you scroll down. When you scroll down, you click on take quiz where my mouse is hovering. You click on take quiz. When you click on take quiz, it's going to open up all the questions from day one. You keep clicking on next, next, next. When you are done answering, you come up here where my mouse is hovering. You see end and submit. You go on and click on it, and then it's going to score you, and you know how many points. It will score you automatically for the quiz. It's going to score you, and anyone you fail is still going to give you the correct answer. Okay, so now go back to home and show you the next thing to do. So you scroll down and then you click on download assignments. I don't know, day 1, day 2 doesn't have any mini projects. I think the mini project started from day 3, day 4, but then I gave assignments in class. Right after that, our first day, I said make a sprite move. That's our default cat, that you should make it move. Then the second day we made a sprite dance. I said you should recreate it, you should make a sprite dance. That was the day we made ballerina dance. And then the third day we did loops, or was it the third day that we made ballerina dance? And third day, I think I said make a parrot fly. That was the assignment, right? So here you see there is no assignments in this material because the first and second day was not uploaded. So when you are done taking your quiz for the day 1, since there is no downloaded assignments here, you can do the one I gave in class. Okay, we have a recorded Zoom class. You can watch and get the assignments that I said you should do in the class. So the next day we did events. You can see we did events and animation. Right, you can see me right here. And then you click here and you take the quiz the same way you did with the first one, right? You see, anyone you are done with is going to is going to mark good for you. So then you click here. You see, I said it from the 1 to day 2. There is no mini project. I gave the mini project in class, and I didn't upload it here. So maybe I'll upload it later so you can find it there for those of you that missed out. So you go to the next thing we have there. You also take your quiz. Okay, you come here, you download. All right, our day three, there is the material there. Okay, your mini project material is there. That's where I say you should make your mouse, your sprite dance or fly around. Which one did I put there? You open it up and see what you have there. So when you are done with the assignment, you come to this place where my mouse is hovering, you click on it and you see submit assignment. Then you are going to type in your full name here, right? You're going to type your full name. Let's say my name is Mo Morire. All right, Morire Oyadino, right? Oyadino. Okay, I'm going to type my full name here and then I'll click on send mail. It's going to open up this particular interface for me. Okay, then I'll have to log in with my email. You see, create an account. I'll have to log into my email. You use your mommy or daddy's email if you don't have one. Tell them to use their email and pass and submit your assignments for you so they'll get it through to me. Okay, I'll see your assignment and then I'll score you. All right, but don't fail to add your full name there. Okay, so that's how you do it for all your assignments. You keep clicking on next. When you click on next to open up the next thing for you, right? So that is it. Now I will unmute you to ask your questions in case you have any. So you can unmute yourself and ask a question if you have any, but please don't make the class noisy. If you make the class noisy, I'm going to mute you all back. So any question?
But ma, the new
Yeah.
people that came yesterday,
One after another,
how
please.
will
Let's
they
go
go
one
and
one.
collect the
You have a
certificate?
question.
It will be uploaded. You have to download it.
Ma, please,
Okay.
Ma, please show us the card
ma,
code.
Okay. The code for the card.
ma, please, how did they
Yes.
send and share
Yes,
screen?
ma.
Okay,
Ma.
that means I'll have to share my screen again. Yes, there.
Yes, ma. Thank you. For those that
Ma, please, how
just
did they send and share screen?
You
ma,
say?
for those that
What is
just
our
came
day 10
here.
How did
assignment?
they send and share screen? I'm trying to send my
Is falling
model.
instead of it to be gliding.
Thank you.
Your Krista is doing what? You said your Krista is.
Ma, please, how did they share screen?
My crystal is
For those that
falling
just came here.
instead of gliding.
No, for those that just came up.
It's falling instead of gliding.
-5. Ma,
Can you
for those
screenshot
that
your
just came
code?
here, how will they go and collect the certificate?
everybody, one by
Yes,
one.
ma, I've screenshotted.
You
Ma,
screenshotted it.
Ma,
So I can see it in the comment
how
section
did
now,
they
right?
share screen?
for those that just
Yes.
come here, how will they collect the
Ma,
certificate?
That is what I'm saying. Your certificates will be, your parents will upload it.
Ma,
They are
please
going to
send the
explain to
links
them how they
too.
can download it, okay? We are going to upload it for you people. Then
ma,
your
please, how did
parents
they
will
screenshot?
download it.
How did they send?
Okay, and it's
Ma,
going to bear your name.
okay, ma.
Okay. Dear call, are you the one that sent this? You said your crystal is falling off.
And Krista is not even
Ma,
gliding. And my tree is not gliding. Like
This is
this
the
code.
code for your tree, right?
What did you say?
Okay, I've seen your problem. go to that your that's the code for your tree, right?
Yes.
Remove that minus sign in that your last blue code. That go
Yes.
to XY, remove that minus sign in front of it.
Okay, ma. And should
Ma,
I play my code?
ma,
Yeah, leave the
Ma,
codes, just make the changes there. Or here is my own. You can see my screen. Let me switch to the tree. Type the exact code you are
ma,
seeing on my screen. Yes, dear.
Okay,
ma,
ma.
ma.
my crystal is not.
My picture did they share screen. Now if I want to share, how will they share it? Or
There
present?
is a place. Can you see share? You will see share down
Mom,
below.
I'm not hearing anything.
Ma, yeah.
Ma,
Can
can
you
I
hear me?
code?
My
My picture
crystals.
can't see the share.
Ma, can
Code, cat code.
Screenshot your Zoom class. Let me see.
Cat code, please.
see maybe you
Dear,
should
are you done?
show them where to share so that they will understand that to share.
Ma, what did they see
All right.
screenshot?
You know it's not going to be the same thing with mine because I'm the host, right?
Oh, please, the cat
So
code.
I'm going to show you cat code. I want to stop sharing my screen now, so I'll show you how you can share your own screen, okay?
Can I share first?
I know some of you don't know how you can share your screen. So I'm going to share mine and show you how. Okay, pay attention. Don't make any noise.
So that everybody can see what you have.
So can you see my screen now?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. So when you want to share for tomorrow, you come down to this place. Can you see where my mouse is hovering?
Yes, ma.
You come to share. You see share here where my mouse is hovering. I don't know if it's same with yours because I'm the host.
It's not same with mine.
But can you see a
It's the
share?
same with
Anything related
mine.
to share?
Yes, I can see
Let
share.
me check.
But they say that you
Yes,
can't,
that's
multiple people
yes,
can't share.
that's how you can share. You click there
Okay.
and you. So when I click
They
on
share it
mine,
on computer.
when I click
Share
on
my.
mine,
So how do
see,
I share?
that's what I'm showing you. You're not paying attention and you're still asking me. I'm showing you how you can share and you're still asking.
Okay, I
You see,
found. Cat
Leslie is
code.
sharing hers. She's sharing hers now. So click on yours and see if you can share. Click on yours too and see if you can share.
I want to share.
You see, when you click on share, it's going to give you an option here. You click there and you know the particular
Someone
place
is
where your
sharing your
file is.
screen.
Somebody see the screen.
How can we upload the game we made?
All right, I will show you that. I promise to show you all how you can create a Scratch account after our class, right? But Morire did that from the beginning. For those of you that came early, you saw how she did that. This is the acon's screen.
Okay.
So is your
Okay,
cat
dear Chloe,
moving?
what in the world did you do?
He clicked
Why
on
is
his
the
share.
screen
She said
looking
you can
that way?
click on your own share. Why is your tree up? Dear Econ,
I don't know.
you
Ma,
don't
why is
know
the
because you use the different code.
why is the other people's face showing? Why mine is not showing?
Yours is not sharing.
Yes. It's because of someone else
Who
is
said
sharing.
theirs is not sharing? Yes, because someone else is sharing. Wait
Someone
for
else
the
is
Econ
sharing.
to stop sharing, then you can share, okay?
But
The Econ,
but
stop sharing so another person can test their
Ma,
own too.
please, if you're using computer, how we share
Share
it
now.
to your phone in link school?
Have I
The
stopped
link
sharing?
Ma,
school.
why is your voice?
Yes, you
Yes,
stopped
how will you share it?
sharing.
If you are using
So another
computer.
person, all right. Or relative. What's your name? Is your name or relative? Why are you bearing that?
Alright.
Or and you add relative to it. Okay, you used a different backdrop.
Yes.
My people, where did I use to screenshot?
That's beautiful. So this is how you're going to show me your project tomorrow.
Yes.
You share your screen. He's using the
Auntie,
phone.
please, the cat.
No, I'm sharing my
Ma,
screen.
how?
Auntie, the cat.
Alright, tomorrow you're going to use your laptop, okay? Use your computer so you can
Ma,
share your screen.
tomorrow
My
my
please,
aunt is not going
how?
to be around.
Alright, stop
Auntie,
sharing so
please
another
give us
person
the
can
cat
share.
code.
We have
My
a
auntie
video. You
is
can watch
around
the video
tomorrow.
later, okay? You can watch the video later, okay?
Our relative, stop sharing. Let me share.
Sharing.
Alright,
Alright,
stop
another
sharing.
person another
Let
person
us
can
give you
share.
our cat code.
I wanted to share.
Who is sharing now? Auntie, cat
Who
code.
is sharing?
This will take
Ma.
Emmanuel Gold.
Excuse me, ma. I
This
have a
is my
question.
screen.
Who is
Where's the
supposed to
show?
sign up for Scratch that is sharing
Now,
now?
what's my
Excuse me, I
My
have a
finger
tree
showing
question.
in
stop.
the
Ma,
screen?
please, in which
My
grade
tree
did you make
stop.
assignment?
Other face
What's
is
wrong
Excuse
with
me, I
my
have a
code?
showing.
My tree is
question.
stopping.
Only Moriwe
Share my
and
No
Yadan.
wonder. No
Ma,
wonder my tree stopped.
mm,
Yes, Hmm?
On your screen.
Cat code. Cat code, please. Cat code, please. Cat code, please. Play music.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yes.
This is the cat code.
Whoever that is sharing screen should share.
Come on.
I'm showing the cat code now.
Who is sharing now? Who is sharing now? Ah, is this cat code? Abi Diamond.
Who is speaking?
I don't know.
You can share your screen. Or who wants to share screen?
Me.
One person should
Yeah,
share
let me stop
screen.
sharing.
Wasting
Who wants to
Yeah,
share?
stop sharing
Is
so another
artist
person can
I've
share.
stopped sharing my screen. I've stopped
cat
sharing my
code?
screen so that you people, so that other people can share.
Cat code,
Who
please.
is using Scratch 3?
Lucius. Alright, I'll
Who
stop
is
sharing
using
for you.
Scratch 3?
Another person should
I have a
share.
question.
Somebody else should
Share my
Ma,
share.
screen.
me.
Ma, please, what is the
Excuse me,
assignment
I
for
have a
day 10 and day
question.
11?
Cat
What's your
code.
question?
What is the assignment for day
My
10
If
and
I'm
day
using
11?
my mom's name for my Zoom, how they know
To
the
the link
correct name
school
to
Cat
put
and
for my
code.
download.
certificate?
How what?
If I'm using my
What's the
mom's
Cat
assignment?
name for my
code.
Zoom, how they know the correct name to put on the
Everybody,
certificate?
everybody, everybody looking at
Because
my
when
screen.
you are
Everybody,
submitting, can you all
everybody,
stay
everybody.
quiet?
Who is
Leslie,
speaking?
stay
Somebody
quiet.
should share cat code.
Who is asking the question now? Who am I answering? You are
Auntie
going to
me.
all the
Adedayo.
assignments you have been submitting. There is a space. There is a space where they say write your full name while you are submitting your mini project. I hope you have been submitting your mini project
Okay, ma.
because you are so
Thank
your
you.
name will be
Cat
drafted from
code.
there. Okay.
Cat code. Oh.
All right, Leslie. Here's your screen. You know how
Shouting
to share
cat
your screen, right?
code.
So tomorrow you share your screen and you show us. Play your project. Let me see what you have done.
Stop. Cat
Oh,
code.
I hope your
Yes.
arrow is your arrow key working to make your cat go back. Let me see. Move your cat backwards. Let me see. Leslie,
Who
I'm
wants to
talking to
share
you.
cat code?
Move your cat backwards with your arrow keys. Let me see.
Please don't.
And your cat is not grabbing the crystal. Why?
No, it's just at least the game is for the cat to grab the crystal. It's not even flying.
Leslie,
See, his cat is not even flying. I mean, his crystal is not even gliding.
yeah, the crystal is not gliding.
It's not
Only the cat
gliding.
and the
Leslie, why is your crystal not gliding?
I don't know. In school.
You did what?
I don't know.
Leslie,
Let me see the
Leslie,
codes
let
for
me
your
see your
crystal.
crystal.
Nothing I know.
Leslie, let me see your crystal.
See the thing is right now. Check right now.
Click
Leslie, let
click
me
on
see
your
your
crystal.
crystal.
Change
See
your
your
order.
code, your crystal's code. This one is the code for your card. Let me see the one for your crystal.
Let me see crystal.
Alright, scroll
Uh,
down.
Not
okay.
cool. Just
Alright.
You use Xylo 3 instead of Xylo 1.
I thought it was change
And you are
X.
going to be able to score. That your first variable block. Change it to score.
Please show your screen.
Change it.
Alright, there's another thing.
Please show the card code again of your
Why do
screen.
you need the cast code again?
I'm
if they
not
want
done
to
it.
use the cat code.
You have to watch
Since
the
when?
video, okay? You have to watch the video because I'm not sharing my screen
Since
again.
when?
Okay? You watch the
Okay,
video from the link school. I showed you how you can go to link school and watch your videos. So you go there, click on the lesson and watch your video. You know all the lessons, and then you get your assignments there too. Leslie,
Oh,
something is wrong
God.
with your codes. You have to watch the video and get the codes right because your crystal is not
Ma, please
flowing.
spell the link screen.
So another person should share their screen. Let's see.
Auntie.
Show your screen.
Who else share? Not tomorrow now. You come and tell me I don't know how to share my screen. Share your screen now. So we'll teach you how to if you don't know. Dear, I didn't ask you to share again. You have shared.
I want to show you something.
What's it?
After you
I
check
don't
it,
I don't know why my tree is not even gliding at all. And I did corrections.
Your tree is not gliding.
Yeah, see.
is it
It's
to
only
Maybe it's
going
not the same thing with mine.
And I need it to
it's
glide.
only going up.
I see what you are going to do. Use the X code for
Why
your
is your tree pink?
use the exact X code you used
Why
for
is
your
your tree pink?
crystal.
Why?
He colored
And
it now.
Why?
He
Trees are meant
changed
to
the
be
color.
green. Trees are meant to be green and brown, not pink and purple.
so why
That
is
sound irritates me
Can go
to
to
hell.
choice.
the color now? Just calm down. Let me solve
Who
this.
else? Who else wants to share their screen? Who else?
Now don't check my screen.
Now,
Now don't check my
All right, share your
screen.
screen. Share your screen now.
I'm going to stop sharing now.
So I'm supposed to show you all how you can create
Are we done?
a Scratch account.
Everybody that wants to see how to do the scratch the cat flying code. This is the cat code. One that you'll be solving everybody that is sharing. Cat code, cat code, cat
Upload
code.
our games. Please tell us.
The cat code is already in the.
The cat code.
Okay, let me show you. I want to share my own screen, so everybody stop
Who's sharing their
sharing.
screen? Wait,
I want to
somebody.
share mine.
Stop it. Who is shouting? Oh, who is shouting?
So can you see my screen now?
No, you have to mute everybody again. They are making too much noise.
I can't see your
Oh,
screen.
I can see myself.
What did I just see?
Finally, I can see myself for once.
Also finished. 3 for 1. I'm at top finding it. Okay,
So now I
Finally.
want to show you how you can create a Scratch account and share your projects there.
Ma, I'm not sharing my screen, but it's saying your screen. But your screen is saying your screen sharing.
Still here.
Everybody is muted. Most people are
Okay,
muted
I'm still
again.
here. I'm sharing. Or yeah, I muted some of them
Yeah, because
because
the
they're
people
making a
you
whole lot of
muted.
noise, and I don't need that.
True.
But what if they mute?
All right, now no, they can't. If you mute
Huh?
yourself now, you can't unmute it, or else I ask you to.
Oh, it's only the host that unmute. If the host unmute you, you cannot mute yourself.
So if you're unmuted and you make any noise, I'll mute you. And once I mute you, you can't unmute yourself. Who is doing that? I said nobody should share their screen again. Lucius.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, we are
I'm
here
going.
now, right? So you can see my screen again, right?
No.
You can't.
Yes. Oh, yes, now I can.
All right. So, if you want to create a Scratch account, this is how you can. You come to this particular place, go to your browser, and then you search for scratch.mit.edu. My dot is not clicking. .mit.edu. Press enter, and it's going to open up Scratch for you. So you click on join where my mouse is hovering. You click on join, and then you're going to type in a particular name you want to answer. It must not be your name. It must not be your name. You can use your pet name. They say don't use your real name. You see, there's instructions here guiding you, so you can choose to use any pet name of your choice. All right. So I can just type anything at all. Okay, let's just say scratchy or scratch. Let's just type something. All right, this is scratch, right? So then for your password, they say write it down so you remember. Don't share it with others. All right. They even said username is taken in case you want to use a particular name. Let me just type something that nobody have taken. At least nobody have taken this rubbish that I typed in here. So you come to your password and then you type in a particular password you can remember. Okay, they even said username not allowed. They can't allow me to use this name. So you just type in a name that is reasonable. All right, I'm just teaching you. Then you are going to type in the password again
Yes. It's
before
even
you
than
can move on. Okay, then you click on next. They're not going to
yes.
permit me because I typed in rubbish here.
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can type in something reasonable. So I'll just type in digital dreams.
You should tell us.
ICT Academy.
Hmm. Let's
Okay,
see.
so for the password must be 20 letters or shorter. I think this is more. So let me just say digital dreams ICT. This should be okay. Username taken. What's that? All right. So for the password, I can also choose to use digital dreams.
Let me see.
Okay.
My
And
problem.
they say retry password. Can also use
Maybe it's way
digital
that
dreams.
like this one. Next. Ah.
And then I'll click on next. They will ask me what country do you live in. All right. So I'm going to click on this drop down and then I'll search for my country, which is Nigeria. Scroll down and search for your country.
My brain is already broken. What should I do?
All right, here is Nigeria. I'll choose Nigeria and I'll click on next. Then they are going to ask when were you born. I can choose any date here. I can choose any year of my choice. I'll move on to
Auntie,
next. So they're going to ask you. Yes.
my own is hanging. I'm trying it as you are doing it, and it's hanging. I'm seeing the first one. They are telling me username taken, username taken.
You have to keep trying till you get a particular name, or you add numbers to your name. Maybe you add that name. You when you write that name, or when you type in that name, you add numbers to it. Maybe 1, 2, 3, any number of your choice, or your month of birth, anything that you can remember. Add it to it and see if it's going to work. Okay.
Okay, I'll use only numbers. That should be good.
So now I'll click on female. I'm a female. So if you're a male, you choose male. Me, I'm choosing
Please, I use the
female.
computer.
So I'll choose female and then I'll move on to the next thing. So they're going to ask, what's your parents' email address? Remember that Scratch is meant for kids, right? So they need your parents' permission and their details, okay, to log you in. So what's your parents' email address? Then you ask your email address. Then you type in the email address here, okay?
Please
So
call.
I can choose to type in my own email address.
Don't need. That doing presentation tomorrow.
Which I don't.
What you have learned.
Okay, they
Exactly.
said they
I
said
could look like
welcome to
go.
Scratch. Can
I
you
don't
see
know. I
I
like
just
us to
created an
discuss.
account? You all are making noise. Somebody's making noise there. Can you see I've created an account now? They said
Go.
welcome to Scratch Digital Dreams
I said go.
122. You are now logged in. You can start exploring and creating projects, okay? In order to share projects
See,
and
I was.
participate in the Scratch community,
When
your parents needs to confirm your account.
okay, wait.
They can click on the link in the email we sent to this particular email that I registered. So to do that, you tell your mom or your dad to give you the permission. They're going to click on that link that that Scratch will send to their email, and then you continue. Okay, new Scratchers treat everyone with
Let me
respect.
return this
You
thing.
see all these
Please.
options, and that's how you can create an account on Scratch. Okay. So you have create explore. When you want to explore, it is when you want to create a particular project. So this is how you can share your projects. Okay. So this is my scratch. When I want to share a particular project, you click on file and then you load from your computer. Okay. You can load from your computer.
Lado. What? Lado. Because I don't feel very.
All right. And if you want to explore to see what others have done, you click on I'm clicking on create again. You click on explore. So when I click on explore, I will have access to projects that other people have created initially. Okay, you see that? You scroll, these are projects that people have been creating. You can open, then you see what they have done. Oops, our server is scratching his head. I think we're having network issue.
I did say exploring now.
You see, it's not opening, but that's how you can do it. So Make sure you get yourself ready for tomorrow's class. All right, and this is the end of today's scratch. You remember your assignment. The assignment is to recreate this flying game, but you're going to use a bed that have a flying costume. Okay, I don't want you to use the flying cat for your project. Use a bed that have a flying costume, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Bye.